Yeah, what's the latest news?
I mean, I ranked up from gold 2 to platinum 5. I'm almost at plat 4, so.
Gold 2 to plot 4, so it's just right after our initial session, right?
Yep.
Nice, good to hear. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
what kind of concepts you've been applying so far?
I mean, mainly just been trying to apply the timing a bit better, but I've also been working on just making the most use of my health, trying to take a bit less damage, and that's been helping a lot too.
Nice, nice. So we've been going over your engagement, yeah, going from the back and also setup as far as I remember.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, any difficulties you had so far? Maybe anything specific what you struggled with?
I feel like there's just like a few games where I'm like, I'm not really sure what more I can do to swing the fight. And it can just get a little difficult. And a lot of times it's mental. So like sometimes when my mental's a bit better, I can kind of push past it and do a little bit better, which I've noticed. And so, but it really depends. I just get like confused. I'm like, what should I be doing here? I'm not quite sure.
I see. That makes sense. Yeah, we can take a look. We can check
Mm-hmm.
first of all with what what we discussed so far, how you applied that, and then yeah, go over a few games. Okay. Yeah, maybe any questions as well before we start looking at some of your replays.
I mean, the only thing I would really say is there's like two replays, and I know there was like two things that I was a bit confused on that I wanted to get a little bit more clarity on. But like they're in the replays for like the Y7 code that I wrote down on the sheet.
Yeah.
It was mainly just knowing what to do, like when my team's being pressured, should I like try and pressure point or try and get a kill or both? Or like try and push the tank into my team, see if they can secure a kill in the tank. And then it's also I'm like struggling to figure out when I should be more of a disruption and when I should um, go more for engages to like try and get a kill. Generally, I'm kind of judging based on HP. So if I take a lot of damage, I go more for disruption. And if I'm know that I can probably get a secure kill, I usually pull out my guns and start shooting.
I see. I see. Yeah, let's take a look. So far there are three replays, right?
Yep.
Mm.
So I think it's from oldest to newest, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, do you want to start with the newest one?
Sure.
Okay, let's take a look. Screen sharing.
All right.
Okay, so this one. Okay, it's a.
Hold on. Oh yeah, never mind. I think
Hmm?
this might actually be the oldest one.
Oh, this. Okay, let's start with the this one above. Okay,
That
let me take a
works
look.
too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, overall, they're probably gonna be a similar themes, but let's see. Okay,
You know
so
what? That might be the wrong code. Let me let me grab
there's
the
another
make
one.
sure I grab the right one.
Yeah, there's another one as well. I mean,
Yeah,
just
I
check.
think I might have deleted the wrong ones.
It's
I think I
okay.
deleted the most recent ones, not the oldest ones.
There's no problem. Yeah,
Let me just write them down super quick.
sure, sure, sure.
Uh, let's see. Social, career profile, history, replays, competitive. All right, I'll just put them below.
All right. Oh, you still using the doc I sent you, or
Yeah, I am.
you can put it in the chat. It's okay. I
Why
mean,
is it?
for now,
That's so weird. Huh.
it's not allowing you to put it in, or
No, no. Like I put in those games with the ones that came up were completely different to the ones that I have code for.
oh,
Really weird. Here, I'll just wanted me to put it like in the live session chat or
Just put it in DMs. That's okay.
okay, gotcha. Let me do that real quick. Try
Okay.
that one
Yeah, let's
and
see.
then this one. Maybe that'll work this time.
Yeah. There's no problem.
Oh, there, it worked this time. Yeah. Yeah, that's the right match.
Yeah. Nice. All right. So it's meet down, and do you remember anything specific about that game here? What's been
I
hard? What you've
remember
been
a few
applying?
things. I don't remember the defense very well, but I remember the attack. It was really tough. I think the defense we held for a little bit, but I struggled to keep pressure. And then on the attack, and we got to the end, but it was really close. The attack, I remember we got held at that one choke. He pushed the cart through the little door, and that was pretty tricky to get past. And when we got past that, it was a pretty hard struggle, but we ended up making it to second point. We almost made it to the end, but we C9'd right at the end.
I
But
see.
it was a really good game. It was fun. It was close.
I see. Let's take a look. So yeah, that's us starting on this position here, just engaging the back line. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we mentioned just scouting, yeah, making sure scouting before the engagement, then eventually you can look to go on their back line, maybe move them in and such. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Got an existing in the back line there. This is where looking to set up. Sure. That's alright, as long as the target is
Mm.
isolated, maybe it's an easy for you to get a kill on. I think it's okay to commit. Okay, now they're
Yeah, then I
multiple.
see him on the point, so I want to see if I can contest point a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Trying to kill the brig.
Okay. Yeah, the break
The
was
brig's
one
just getting a
HP.
lot of healing.
Yeah. Okay, let's watch a little bit more.
And then I just kind of got stuck
Hmm.
without my team, so
Mm-hmm.
had to stall as long as I could and then get out.
Okay. And then you probably
Try and
re-engage one more time.
recontest.
Yeah.
Yep. Go with a slam. I'm not going to commit mines because I don't think we're going to win this.
Mm-hmm. Sure, makes sense, and you probably can keep the mines for
Yeah.
the next engagement there. Okay, I just watch one more fight. Okay, you probably set up again. Yeah, there was the spots in the back. Sure, getting poked early though. Let me see. Did you
Yeah.
shoot first?
I think I did, yeah.
All right.
I try and mine that corner because they're all kind of stuck in there.
I see. I see.
But I guess it's kind of tough because I can't really follow up on that, so.
Yeah, exactly, and that is the thing we wanted to talk about a little bit more is making sure that you synchronize the pressure with the rest of your team a little bit more. Yeah, as far as
Yeah.
I remember, yeah, wanted to talk
Yeah.
about that. So it's quite important, and I think to maybe look into the idea of, I like to call it killzone. What you gotta
Hmm.
do is basically identify where most of your team is fighting, where they like to fight, and try to contribute towards that area a little bit more. So if you will notice here, most of
Hmm.
your team, they're really far back, and the Echo, well, they're just taking the high ground. The Ash is coming back. I think the Anna is coming back as well. And
Hmm.
here you can decide, you can think, okay, where my kill zone is gonna be, where this area, where my team can actively pressure is gonna be, and then set up your own pressure, then also
Yeah.
adjust with what you can do with your abilities. So based on what do you see now, what do you think most of your teammates can attack comfortably at this point of time?
My guess is the Ana and the Ash probably going to take the high ground. The Echo can attack a little bit from above, but right
Mhm.
now she's pretty far away. So
Yeah.
I'd say probably near that police car would be a good spot to slam if I'm close.
Yeah, I think this spot is decent. Yeah,
Once
this
my
corner.
team pulls up a little bit, but
Exactly, yeah. You can look for the slam, maybe trying to set up just to pressure this card, okay? And how you
mhm.
would go about setting up, where can you start?
I guess that green balcony would not be a bad spot. The
Yeah,
one
yeah.
towards the Sigma.
This one here, sure.
Yep.
What do you think if you set up your original spot as well, the one you
That's not a
choose?
bad spot as
Mm,
well, as long as I didn't shoot the Sigma.
exactly. Yeah, I think you gotta be more sneaky when you set it up for those engagements. Yeah, so it's
Mm-hmm.
just you have this short sight line on whoever you want to engage. Yeah, short range space, but then you just want to be more sneaky. I think you don't have to actively do anything unless most of your team can attack or you notice that there is an like it was before, if you can engage on some sort of isolated target, if there's an easy kill, this sort of stuff, that's usually can
Mm-hmm.
be an exception from this rule. Yeah, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
write it down for now. Okay, you need to contribute to the kill zone, yeah, most of the time, making sure we set up, and the exception is only is if you fight isolated targets, like maybe really killable. And you can see at the first fight as well, that is something what could help. I think if you know the kill zone, where is that exactly, it can make it easy for you to decide where to
Mm-hmm.
engage. Basically, this time before the engagement, you need to spend on identifying where most of my team is. What are they doing? What is that
Mm-hmm.
spot they like to fight for? And then try to commit towards that area a little bit more. So let's see.
Mm-hmm.
What's your
So maybe
thoughts?
slam a little bit later then.
Yeah, that's what I wanted you to ask. Yeah, when is the good time for you to slam? Then in this case,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, when what is that area you want these guys to walk in a little bit more towards before slamming? What's your
Gotcha.
opinion? Like,
Probably like right between those cars.
yeah, I would say, because this spot is again is really good, but you just want to keep the enemy stuck in the kill zone. You just want to make sure that you lift them up there. You maybe boop them in as well, and this is really good initial spot you got. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
you have been doing bad at setting up. It's pretty good, yeah, and we just gotta be more patient with those those engagements there. Okay, yeah, and you will notice regarding the follow up, maybe for your Ash it's gonna be easier to seal these guys. For your Echo it's gonna be easier to maybe just go down, maybe beam somebody there, stuff like that. Really.
Yeah. That echo is low, I think.
Yeah, this is true. This engagement, this is an exception, like I mentioned from the what we
Mm-hmm.
mentioned so far. This is pretty isolated. Well, you can try to go on them. Mm, They might receive some help, but it's still hard. I think even for Brig to just back that, it yeah
Mm-hmm.
might be not as easy. Okay, let's see your engagement after we use mines there. Okay, you have to disengage. That's why I kind of die, just absorbing a lot of pressure, and
Yep.
your
Makes
team,
sense.
yeah, your
And I was a
team.
little bit tilted, and then I think my Mercy left like right here.
Uh, that love the
And I was
game,
like,
or
I think she disconnected because
oh,
she joined back pretty quick.
okay, okay, yeah,
But I mean, that doesn't really matter too much.
yeah.
Or maybe it was later. I don't remember.
What do you think here? This engagement,
I
as you
think it was
said,
decent
yeah,
pushing the Sigma into my team.
it was decent, and the sideline is works really well. You synchronizing the pressure really well. As soon as your team is able to go, you committing. Yeah, and there's an echo beam. These guys can apply pressure. There's Anna's sideline,
Mm-hmm.
and you also booping the enemy in. This works quite well. You actually get the Sigma, partially because of this good engagement there. Was nice. Yaku gets a second kill.
Seeing if I can get them, but a lot of my team's dead, so.
It's not too bad to maybe quickly do a little bit of damage and get out, but I would
Mm-hmm.
say you need to make sure you're ready for the next engagement again. When the kill zone is gonna appear again, when the fight is gonna happen most likely for this last checkpoint here.
Yeah.
So
I think my idea was I saw the Echo and I was trying to get a kill on, or get some damage on the Echo and then leave through the stairs, but there were two people there, and I did not know that.
I see. Yeah,
Maybe it was the brig. I think it was the brig.
it's kind of complicated. Yeah, it's kind of
And yeah, this
complicated.
is when my mercy was gone. So,
I see. Yeah, there's 4 people. Okay, she's gonna come back soon.
but she
Okay,
comes back like really quick if I remember
nice.
correctly. I'll try to grapple up to the high ground and retract, but I just messed that up.
Yeah, that could be a good spot. I think. Again, you set up, just be more patient, and
And I
this
believe
gonna
I
work.
go back up to it.
Yeah, yeah, sure. And what area you fighting for here exactly?
Mainly that corner, I'd say.
Yeah, this corner. Yeah, exactly. If the enemies start walking and you start your own pressure, you can just try to slam. Maybe use your shields later. You absorbing pressure here in this zone. This really
Mhm.
matters. Yeah, I think this idea of, yeah, I'm gonna call it baiting an enemy in the kill zone. Yeah, it really gonna be connected with patience. You can sometimes just sit patiently in those flank angles. Yeah, you can wait for the
Mhm.
enemy to walk. Okay, so wait for enemy to walk and then pressure later. Okay, once they walk
Yeah,
in.
that should help, I think.
Yeah, because here I don't think you even have to do anything. See, you kind of just in. It feels like there's an urge to go in instantly. I think it can be
Mhm.
okay as well to go in instantly. It's just you don't want to go on those guys. You see that? You can go maybe on the
Yeah,
this.
take your time and pressure enemies that can be targeted, yeah.
Yeah, because this is more of a, again, if you confidently get a kill, maybe isolate a target, maybe
Mhm.
somebody's really low, sure, but this just forces you to absorb pressure in the space where most of your teammates they cannot control, and this is the fundamental of the
Mhm.
tank. We just want to make sure the pressure quality is higher. This is bigger quality, I think. With this Mercy is kind of by herself. Well, this can be potentially pressured by those guys because she will be forced to fly towards there, maybe. So it's better. Yeah. So she maybe
And
also
then she pops ult, yeah.
yeah, partially you force out the ultimate, just like right there.
When I see the anti-Sigma, so I go for him.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
feel like the mines weren't really needed, but
Yeah, you contribute to the right area though, so this is
just
nice.
snag a kill, yeah.
Yeah, this is good kill too. Isolated Hanzo. Now we're setting up again, probably fighting for the kills and waiting for those guys to walk. This is better slam for sure. So
Mhm.
the decent sight lines, your teammates they can do damage. Maybe again let them walk in slightly more, but this looks good. Your Echo is able to do some pressure there as well. Okay,
Then I just
decent
get out.
damage.
Yep.
This one might. I'm just not too sure. Well, you got a kill, but it seems like it was an accident. Well, it's just
Did I
this.
get a kill?
Yeah, you
Oh
got a
my
kill
god,
in
the
the
Sigma!
Sigma right there.
I
Yeah.
didn't even notice. I was like, it's so funny.
Now, because if you know there is Sig there, then this is okay. If you go after the Mercy, then your thought process should be what? Like, what kind of micros you should be looking for if you're going on that Mercy, committing after that Mercy. Let's call it that. What do you
I mean,
think?
what'd you say? Sorry, I missed
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, no, it's if you going after this Mercy, if you committing with your slam, what specific you should be looking for? Yeah, maybe any micro you gotta keep an eye on, so it's gonna be easy for you to get a kill.
Probably like keep an eye on where she's looking, where she's trying to fly to.
Hmm. I think this might help because you will be affecting her with the slam, this one, and second you can also try to force out the flight. We can try to force out
Mm-hmm.
GA and then try to commit later, because those targets, I think it definitely makes sense. If there's a killable target, let's just try to go after those. Why not? You can.
So kind of like wait, like try and bait out, similar to like Moira Fade, and then engage.
Yeah, it's kind of similar. Yeah, this is kind of similar
Mm-hmm.
typically. Yeah, so I'm thinking a lot of it is definitely if you're fighting, yeah, let's call it just trying to force out some sort of defensive. Usually if they use it, they use some sort of mobility, it's gonna be easier for you to get a
Mm-hmm.
solo kill on those guys.
Because I don't really think of GA and her movement much as an ability, but I guess it does make
Hmm.
sense.
Yeah,
I think of it more as like a mobility
it's
thing,
kind
but
of
like
similar here.
yeah, because a lot of times I'm trying to force out like Suzu and Fade and all and Sleep
Yeah,
Dart.
It's just kind of
But
universal stuff, yeah. I think
mhm.
it's good, yeah, exactly like you mentioned, forcing out those cooldowns, sleep dart and such. Just similar to even GA is just 2 seconds. You can think about it this way.
Yeah.
Okay, for South GA, let's do something after. Let's just apply pressure later. Yeah, okay. Staying patient in here, sure. Well, Hanzo might check you with a Sonic, but it's fine.
I think he does.
Yeah.
And that was a better slam.
Yeah, this is definitely better. This feels so much better too. Yeah. And then going for the kill on isolated Mercy. Maybe you can look to boop that in. That
Mm-hmm.
Sigma, sure. Yeah, good 180 engages with it. So far it's just more really flanky and you stay on the flank too. You always set up this really nice. That's why it
Mm-hmm.
seems was the big part of making that good progress.
Totally. Yeah.
Hmm. This can
And I noticed
work.
she's isolated, so that was kind of the idea, but then the Mercy just kind of was like, I'm gonna heal you back to full.
Hmm. And this might work because you're going unisolated, but what do you
Yeah, I should have
think?
waited. Get a
Should
bit
you
more
wait?
pressure on the entire team
Hmm.
versus just one target.
Hmm. It can be. Well, it's not too bad, but those guys, I think to put it as yeah, universal idea, kind of typically usable, and well, any tank in general, usually there should be more pressure towards the kill zone because there's where most of
Mm.
your team is they easily able to get kills done. So rather put pressure on that first, and then if there's no pressure on the kill zone, if you cannot do that, then you just go on isolated targets. There will be balance. Sometimes you will recognize. Sometimes you can go on isolated targets like that surgeon earlier, but you just have to know that it's really easy. It's a really easy target. You will see now when you're going on that target, what happens is you use your grapple, you shooting, and then it forces to use your shields eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just forces to use the shields right there. And the part of the reason, well, Mercy's using Valkyrie, but this is feels like big investment in there, okay? And I'm thinking, if you're going after isolated targets like this one, why this happened? Yeah, why this target actually forced a lot of cooldowns from you? Yeah, what could have done? Mm, yeah, what could be different maybe with our engagement so it will feel better? What do you see?
Um, I guess maybe targeting the Mercy a bit more, or
Hmm.
I'm honestly not sure.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking because this. Well, first of all, positionally, it feels like this can be easily telegraphed. First of all, if I'm going from B to A,
Mm-hmm.
this can be easily dodged. Even though you isolate the surgeon, it's kind of easy to just rush you out and try to maybe disengage as well. Yeah, just make sure. Well, the surgeon, if she is playing correctly, it's gonna be easier for her to dodge. And I think the big reason is you just want a shorter sightline on. You just need shorter sightline before pressuring those targets. So see, the
Gotcha.
reasoning if the surgeon is here, I think the reasoning would be much better because you can instantly engage and it's not going to be as telegraphed. Maybe you still can boop them in, maybe just try to put them in the room, maybe try to put them somewhere else, but it
Mm-hmm.
definitely feels, yeah, it feels much easier. This is still preferable though, the
Mm-hmm.
enemy, but you can decide later. You will notice maybe it is really easy opportunity to get a quick fast kill. Well, sure, you can take it. It just seems like not as easy because of, well, first of all, positional perspective. Yeah, really far target. Another thing is there's Mercy, and you mentioned it. Yeah, you gotta somehow keep an eye on the Mercy. This is really hard. If there's a pocket
Yep.
to target, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna write down with our setup. Okay, it's gonna be a usable, consistent short sightline. Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
that's what we need. Okay, let's keep watching. Yeah, any questions so far? Maybe.
Not really. I think it's summed up pretty well so far.
Yeah.
Then I get Nano, but I mess up my grapple a little bit.
It's okay. Engaging from a back eventually, trying to split. Sure.
Yeah. Mainly just split the tank, trying to focus the brig.
Sure. Yeah, she's she can sustain, but eventually you can get the resources out. Really good that you constantly putting those guys in unfavorable spots and the spots where your
Yep.
teammates can shoot. So this is nice. Yeah, that's what we, as I mentioned, be looking for. What do you think about this here?
I think it's a decent choke, but my team's taking a little bit further up of a
Yeah,
angle.
yeah, that's what my concern is. If they do that, then maybe you can readjust slightly. If they not, well, then this spot might work.
I believe I recognize it, but I was like, should I wait here or not? And I try and slam in a little bit further, but I get stuck on the wall.
Yeah, and see the problem with this is, again, we have this long sideline now. We have to walk from A to B. Well, so what's the solution? If your team is, well, decide to stay here, I think, understandable. But your team's walking forward. How do you set up next?
Forward's probably better. Either under that bridge again or where the echo is.
How do you get there? How do you get there exactly?
I mean, I could either take the right room or I could grapple up.
Yeah, I think one of those. Probably, well, the right side room is, my opinion, even better. Yeah, usually you...
Yeah.
This way you will not get poked as much.
If I went a little earlier, I probably could grapple up, but if not, I'd just use that right side room.
Yeah, I think that. So don't force the engagement if you don't have a good consistent short sideline again. You just need to just get there. It's okay if the place of the fight changes. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm just like, this Mercy's annoying. I want to focus the Mercy.
Yeah. Okay.
Seeing if I can survive here, but it's close.
Yeah, I think it's pretty close. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Okay. What about the attack?
I think the attack was the hardest for me.
The attack is the hardest. Okay.
At least in this game.
Yeah.
I got stuck in the junk trap.
And he's pretty... What was your initial rotation plan?
Initial rotation plan to the mega on that left side. It's usually where I go.
Yeah.
It's just a decent engage. It's gonna rotate around.
Yeah, it's usually a good one. Yeah, exactly. You just set up, okay. And then from here...
I just try and pressure them where a little bit.
Sure.
And then my team isn't walking, so I'm trying to bait point.
Okay.
Maybe push the sig in. But problem is that my team just keeps dying on repeat, so I'm having trouble getting any good engages in.
Yeah, I think here this is where you can just put the priorities seen as, how do I... Yeah, I think first of all, making sure you put the pressure towards the kill zone rather than going after isolated, because this again, this feels like, well, you can force out something, but is it really easy to kill? Is it really easy to do a lot of pressure? Because compare this pressure to what it could have done towards this. Yeah, could we do more if we pressure this bigger group of people? Yeah, you see this?
I see what you mean, yeah.
Because it's okay. I think it could be okay if this is easily done. If it's easily done, sure, but it's kind of similar to Surgeon example. I think this way, well, maybe go from here, maybe group them in, try to also slam.
I think my general gameplay, I generally just try and single out a target. And I guess yeah, that makes sense to engage the team a bit more.
Yeah, just.
So this is basically, I was just confused, like where to go. If I should focus that Moira or focus the enemy team.
Yeah,
but yeah, that makes sense.
Typically, killzone is a good place. Yeah, unless there's an easy opportunity. I think the more you play, the easier it's gonna be to recognize opportunities when to go on isolated targets. Just to not be fighting the killzone, but it just comes with experience. The more you do it, the easier it's gonna be.
Yeah. Is it more about, like, you're going to force the kill and then you go for singled out target, or...
Can you repeat that again?
Is it more about, like, you're going to force a kill, so you go for, like, a singled out target, or when would you go on, like, a single target?
Yeah, usually is that. Well, is a ball typically when you engage on those killable targets. Yeah, what killable means is if you see there's an isolated person, then they typically it have a few triggers. I'm thinking about few. Well, first of all, you definitely need this one as short sideline. It needs to be consistent. Yeah, you need to be having an easy opportunity to follow up with the slam, I think, most of the time. most of the time, yeah. And then there's also should be you should be looking after if they have certain mobility or defensive cooldowns. If they don't, I think again that makes them more killable. You can go on them more. But typically, yeah, just two things most consistent in my opinion. Okay, isolated and if you have short sideline, in my opinion, yeah, I think this can just contribute towards understanding. Yeah, are you getting a kill on that target or not? Yeah, if you're really close to surgeon, for example, and she's isolated, I think this can be a good enough reason to go on her.
Yeah.
Maybe she's even used the cooldowns. Well, this can also be fine. Same about the Moira. Well, she's pretty close. Okay, and she's isolated. You might go on her, but it's just I think shorter. Yeah, shorter sideline definitely. But yeah, as I mentioned before, priorities on the kill zone first, if possible. Yeah.
Makes sense.
You're the tank. It's you're not like Tracer DPS. That's why on Tracer it would be fine. I think most of the attention. If I can get a solo kill on Tracer, you're pretty happy. But as a tank, you need to tank. You need to absorb pressure, and that's why.
Got it.
Just doing it in the right areas. It's important. Yeah. Okay. This one feels like better when you boop the Sigma in. Yeah, the team can kind of try to follow up, sure.
Yeah, so maybe just like taking that high ground on near the train and then slamming from that high ground.
Yeah, yeah. This can be the one. Yeah, it's just right after. So then this, yeah, and then probably
take stairs and slam.
And then probably yeah, just keep following up the pressure. There's no reason to back to point. I think you can keep up the pressure here. Well, some of your teammates are coming kind of back, so you gotta be
I think
careful.
it's a combination of that, and then we just basically had a sniper character in a Pharah, so the sniper can't really get through his shield.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Whenever you play with snipers, there should be more pressure towards those open areas, so you can just try to keep the enemy stuck in there, maybe get them around the shield somehow. Yeah, if you keep
pressure... I believe I get a kill or two here.
Yeah, there's... Let me see the overall picture, because the mines... Yeah, so the mines are on point, and... Might help in terms of, well, your team might walk, but just feels like they're really, really far still with their pressure. That's why... And again, some of your teammates are resetting.
I think the main idea is I was just like, I'm struggling to get anything done. I just need to commit.
I see. This, again, can work. Well, you got a solo kill, so this sort of works. Yeah, still pretty tough.
And then they all turn around for it, I believe. Yeah, this is definitely a tougher one.
Yeah. Yeah, not...
But definitely, yeah, engaging where my team wants to fight is definitely a better idea.
Yeah, this one as well is just your attention should be towards here. Again, I think you're kind of forcing your attention towards this more a lot unnecessarily. You don't have to. They have a lot of cooldowns. You keep shooting, and this forces again grapple and shields. This is typically what you notice. Well, those are pretty big cooldowns, so this could be used somewhere here. You know, you also get higher adaptive shields if you just in the versus multiple people. Yeah, the more I believe they haven't changed it, right? The more people around you, the more shields you get. Yeah, so
that's correct. Yeah.
So it kind of again allows you to stay in the fight a little bit longer. So this is definitely not worth it. If you know, I think there's one more thing for you to just maybe can.
I kind of use it on cooldown, so it's a bit of a mistake.
You can put it as a note. Typically, if you engage an isolated target, then you easily forced to use the adaptive shields. I think something is off usually. If one target versus adaptive shields, I think usually don't. It's not worth it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it depends on the situation too, but yeah, it's just what it feels like. We just gotta go after the kill zones. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking might be good to do a game. Well, maybe just try to apply some of this stuff. I'm thinking. Yeah, so we got overall it's engaging on isolated. Yeah, what's skillable? So I'm gonna put it, yeah, the one water skillable. You can engage on that, and you can also, as I mentioned, most of your time should be just towards those areas where most of your teammates are fighting. That's about it. Yeah, let's do that.
Gotcha.
We can try to just track. Yeah, maybe let's do a game or two and try to see where your teammates set up, where they want to fight. Do you want to do that?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah,
All right, I'll just pop into queue real quick and I'll start streaming.
nice. Yeah, let's do that.
And I usually just pop into aim trainer, practice my wall jumps and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, this is good. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, definitely good progress on setting up. This is
Thank
decent.
you.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
Life Weaver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Might pull you out sometimes.
Yeah, not terrible.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't realize we're on attack.
What are your
So I'm thinking
usual
I'm probably
rotation?
going to take this left side first.
Yeah. Okay.
Try and take high ground. Although I know I've been caught with junk traps there a lot, so I need to watch that
Hmm. Yeah, that might be
just
it.
in case.
Yeah. Sure. This I think is pretty big punisher for you as a bull a lot of
Oh
times.
yeah,
Okay, but let's keep watching. I think most of our attention towards the kills and try to scout before the engagement. Maybe spend a little bit more time as well with looking around. I think this
yep.
definitely helps.
Okay, let's see. Yep, look at that. I knew it.
Yep, it's a good call. Nice, good kill. Low HP target. Okay, watch the kill zone if possible. Mm-hmm. If there's good isolated again, it can go, but this might be a little bit too far. But it's just
That's close.
try to scout still where your teammates are. Just consistently
Yep.
look. Don't forget, yeah. You might later. You might also not necessarily always look with the visuals, but you can also hear the sounds and just try to maybe sometimes communicate as well. But you'd have
Makes
to
sense.
definitely
Let's
try to
see if I can.
predict. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and boop that junk out. See if there's a. Yeah, there's a trap though. Oh, he placed another trap.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I probably used my shields a bit early, but
That's okay. Yeah, especially Orisa
Marissa's
walked a little
alone.
bit too far. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look for your next mines engagement. This one is definitely should be most of the time be contributed to the kill zone. So watch out.
Yeah. Oh boy, that was a
Okay.
bad spot.
Gotta survive, and that's alright. It's alright. You can look
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the next one.
Yep. I guess maybe I should set up behind them a bit more.
Yeah, you can try. You can try. This way you can avoid a lot of spam, I think.
Oh, I did not mean to fireball there.
For the Junkrat though, see.
See if I can go around here. Yeah. I'm gonna mine this. Try and split off the tank.
Okay.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
low.
that's
Nice.
decent. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Watch the setup first. Careful. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, this is good. You have big advantage. You can keep pushing.
Oh yeah. Use a lot of ults though, but that's okay. All
Nice.
right.
Okay. Can set up for the next one. Oh.
Yep. I'm gonna try and go behind. I think I saw the junk trap. Oh shit. That's not good.
Yeah,
Yeah, he likes.
they will try to place it. Yeah, they're just on those lanes and in close corridors a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. You
Definitely
have
need
to
to
check.
watch for that junk trap. But
Yeah, you have to check and destroy.
they're definitely looking for me though.
Bruce, yeah.
Let's see if I can
This is good.
loop them in.
Okay. Nice. 2 kills already. Can kill that Orisa as well.
Not bad.
Yeah. Next setup. Yeah. I watched the trap now.
Yeah.
The Tracer a lot of times will try to mark you as well. They will try to deny you if there's a free time, so watch out for that. You can duel them a little if they're alone, but still kill zone attention. Oh, nice. Well, I use Fortify.
Oops.
Yeah, gotta get it somewhere.
See if I can get a slam there. And now that I committed that, I'm gonna wait till that's over and then maybe commit mines. Junkrat's back here. See if I can get him. Nah, I don't really want to risk it.
No, it's good. As soon as you secure with the point, you're good. Yeah, can look to set up
Yeah.
again and then minefield the kill zone.
See if I can minefield like right there.
Yeah, you can look for it.
Oh, that's a good spot.
Sure.
Nice.
Nice. So force out the fade. These are the killable. Maybe if they will.
Nice.
Yeah. I thought they would take HP back, but they didn't.
Oop.
Yeah, wall slam. Yes, sure. Easily killable now. Really short sideline, and they used all.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not
if they're
getting that
getting
kill.
healed, then yeah. If they're getting healed, then you can just slow it down. But Juno died.
I'm low.
So.
Yeah, I'm just too low to get the kill. I don't want to risk it.
That's good. That's good. Play your life. Set up next.
See if I can set up behind.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna try and force me out though. Yep. I need to poop them in and go around a little bit. Let's see. Might be able to jump this wall and do a slam.
Sure.
See if I can get him off high ground. Junk's low, nice.
Nice. Where's the fade?
Should probably slam main though.
Yeah. Okay.
Oop, that's bad. Gotta get out.
Yeah, I
Almost have my mines though.
Yeah, I can repeat the cycle next. With all those engagements.
Yep. I gotta go back to my team. Oh man.
Try to go from the sides a little bit more, not from the main. You get poked a lot when you engage in. So the main.
Gotcha.
Just try to go around.
Sounds good. I'm gonna try and go up there.
Yeah, you might try. One of the options. Yeah.
Wait for my team to get close.
Yeah, decent. Nice.
Not bad. Oop, messed up my grapple.
Watch out, they don't have shields, so careful.
Yeah.
And you gotta prioritize setup again. See, when you're on the main, it's typically it's gonna be a little bit tough.
Yeah, definitely. I guess I'm also just trying to engage the entirety of the enemy team instead of getting a little bit closer to my team.
Yeah, well, you can engage this B group of people, especially when you have shields. It's just don't go from main where you just roll in through two of them, they notice you. Yeah, go from the side. Like when you're doing that, this
Yeah.
works just really good. That engagement was the last one was your minefield from the right side was a good example. What do you want to do more? Yeah.
Gotcha.
Of course, there are sometimes there are comps and situations where you can roll through, but usually against most of the teams, if you roll through the main, you just end up getting poked, and you
Yeah.
don't want this to happen because you need your armor, you need your shields, and
I've also been trying to learn. I originally had my retract on space, and so now it's on my melee key.
oh, okay,
So I'm trying to get used to that a little bit too.
yeah, I see, yeah,
I
this
think
makes
space is
sense.
just a bit weird to use it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, definitely my minefields have gotten a little bit better, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
See what they have.
Yeah, they were
Team
decent
is on
overall.
high ground.
Yeah,
I
constantly
feel like
check
we're
for
missing
that.
someone. No. Oh yeah, these are. Okay, they're on hog now.
Yeah, it's okay.
You know,
If
I
you
need to watch
contribute to the
that.
kill zone, you're good. Even though you're gonna get
Yeah,
hooked
I
a
just need to
second.
watch him so
Yeah.
I don't get targeted. Mark the mercy.
This corner
It's a
is what you
far.
fight for. You need to,
Yep.
yeah. See, once they walk in, then you do stuff.
I'm gonna commit that and then see if I can baited sleep. I want to see if I can keep point though.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, decent. Stout recall as well.
Where's that
Nice.
tracer?
Yeah, I don't think they engage. They don't have recall.
Yeah.
Okay, never
Nope,
mind.
he's
They
still engaged.
might have it back soon. Yeah.
Forced recall again.
There's a there's a person in the back as well. Wait,
Yep.
there was
I think
a
it's the Farah's back there,
yeah,
but
yeah. This time you might actually use to quickly get them if because
mm,
the kill zone is not. Yeah, well now it's there, but it's just maybe like before could also try to get them. That's okay.
Hog's low. Probably gonna roll through because I don't have shields yet.
Huh?
Take the high ground. Oh, slept. I need to get a health pack. Nope. I guess
Okay.
it's just different trying to think about it in a different way of fighting where my team is.
Yeah, it definitely takes time to also check with the
It's
exact
mainly just
locations.
adjusting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can grab this. Nope, I don't
There's
think
Nana.
so.
Okay. Nano
Wasn't
far,
really
sure.
paying attention to be fair. Oh, I should have expected that.
It's alright. She still might die, yeah. You can just set up for the next engagement. Your team, they will have to kind of wait. This time, when your teams are grouping, by the way, it's good if you can look for isolated targets still. If not, then you can
Yep,
kind of be more patient. You definitely don't want your resources to be forced out before the actual kill zone starts. Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
That hog is looking for me.
Yeah,
Okay,
might search. Yeah, I can look for the
I
minefield.
think I'm gonna engage from here. My team's here.
Hmm.
Might have been a bad mines. Yeah, they're just not gonna push through that, I don't think. Nope. I gotta get out. Damn it.
That's okay. You just need to set get the tempo back somehow. You need to.
I could have waited a little bit to engage, probably.
It's alright. This time you still can search for if anybody's over pushing isolated. Like that soldier, maybe a little. Well, okay, careful.
That was
Now
a
a little
mistake.
bit too exposed. Okay, and fight for the kill zone next. Watch what you can do.
Yeah.
Watch out, a little bit too far. A little bit too far. Watch out.
Yep.
Yeah, I can set up for the next. Yeah,
Yep.
I think usually if the walks to the choke, you comfortably can slam.
Yeah, it's not a bad setup.
Decent.
Oh, that's not good.
It's okay.
Ryan's low,
Try to
though.
get a kill and just use your minds too, because it's a last fight.
Yep.
Just try to stall. Yeah, you
Yep.
can. Or it's okay. Yeah. And there are small things like you could maybe roll away, grab the maybe go towards the sweep back stall again. But
it was close. It was
yeah,
close.
overall was pretty close. Yeah. Sure,
I think mainly just not quite sure because I'm still learning that new play style, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, there's no problem. I think the only like big adjustments. Yeah, one big adjustment, which is connected to what we mentioned before, is making sure you do less linear engagements. In a way, sometimes it's just taking the time, go on the side. Still, it's kind of been this attack. I think attack third point mainly is just. Well, I think there's been some of the second too, but mainly third point. I can just show you some examples real quick, and we can also do another game. But yeah, it just sent me that one. I think.
Oh yeah, gotcha. There you go.
Okay, can you see my stream?
Yep.
All right, so it's been mainly here. Oh, it was attack. Yeah, so it was mainly here. When we are looking to pressure, let's see. So I think those engagements from the side were pretty decent. Yeah, when you can engage in the back line, I also try to separate them with the minefield. It's really good. This sort of stuff. Yeah, you did separate the risk, so there's a lot of value. Okay, nice. And get a lot of stuff done, the progress on cart, and then later. Yeah, so it's basically this. Don't skip the setup step and avoid engaging from main lane. So this is what I call it's a linear engagement, kind of. We going from A to B, and it's really easily telegraphed. Kind of similar to what I mentioned before when he was fighting Surgeon, why it's easy to disrupt, because you're engaging from the main lane and it's easy to notice and it's easy to poke you. So what you want to do more is try to typically go on the sides a little bit more. So if I approach
like around the back.
Yeah, around the back. So what are your options? What's your option here then, potentially?
I guess mainly it would just be to go around the back and through that door on the right.
Yeah, mainly that one. I think you can go to the right doorway. Oh, can you grab? No, I don't think you can make it. Yeah, you can. You just overall walk into this. Maybe you can also try to set up on the left side or to walk this way. But
that was kind of my original idea, but then I couldn't make the wall jump, and I was like that what's his name? The Junkrat would probably just push me out.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, when you set up those engagements from the back when it's less linear, definitely will works really well. But it's just when you do this sort of stuff, I just want to show you. This is a good example too, I think. No, it's not this one. It's after. I think they switched Sig over here, right? Let me check. Oh no, it's this engagement here. Okay. Yeah, basically go from here to here, you just boop them. But first of all, your team is not there, so there's no point to pressure. We still can try to go somewhere, try to set up. So go less linear instead of going on the main lane where those guys can easily poke you. You can just go on the right side, take some space, and then try to engage later, I think. But see, because you engage in this way, your HP is just melting.
Well, it's also just my team's not there, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the reason, but even though your team is there too, I think it's gonna be pretty tough a lot of times. If you engage from the main lane...
Well, of course, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just typically the...
It's kind of two mistakes at once, so.
Yeah, I think it's just... Yeah, this is definitely a good one. Okay, when engaging from the back, okay. What about the last fight? It was... Yeah, so it's here-ish. Oh yeah, so you did slam. Yeah, that was decent, and then... Yeah, I think even here you can kind of spend some time in setting up. So see, you kind of spending time shooting, but it's not your effective range too. Just keep using the short sideline. Just go somewhere. Okay, claim that space, go take next space, I think. Just go in. So here, this way, you also baiting the enemy in the kill zone. I think I mentioned, yeah, you can try to bait the enemy, like wait for enemy to walk, pressure later. Okay, so yeah, it's one more point. And you might see as well on defense. I think the second point, there were some examples of linear engagements. I think the good example is when he went with minefield. Okay, let me see. What's around here? It was good patience. Okay.
Yeah, I think the problem was I engaged a bit too early as well.
Yeah. I think two things again. Yeah, so wait. This is fine. Your team's coming back, and then I see your sideline is you go from...
I probably should have gone back down the back and try and boop him in and then do the minefield. That might be a better idea.
Yeah. This much better. Less linear one. You go from the back, and this is not gonna be easily disrupted. This is not gonna be easily seen by anybody. And you split them. You pincer them. Yeah, this is the terminology for this. You have to go in the back. This one, it's kind of might work, but it requires you. If you do this, then you have to be patient. But here the problem is sometimes if you wait a little bit way too patient.
I think the main reason I went is because the hog got a kill on my team, and I was like, I need to force something.
Yeah, exactly.
Or else we lose the fight.
Yeah,
I think that's why I did it.
This is what I want to say. If you choose this initial spot, it's just a lot of times people, especially with this comp, they might get kills easily before they actually walk through the choke, and that's why it just makes those engagements even better when you go from the back here. I think it's gonna
make sense. Yeah, because then the hog would be looking for me instead of my Cassidy.
Yeah. If they would run some sort of short range comp, then maybe it's gonna be easy for you to be patient and just sit there, and later this guy will not be cooked, but still, yeah, it's kind of when you fight for those chokes, you need to find a way to kind of just find a way to fight when this guy walks to the choke, and just keep them stuck in there. Yeah, maybe booping through this way might work.
Yeah.
Okay.
My thought was kind of to force them in with the minefield, so like split the hog and maybe another DPS.
Yeah.
Trying to get them to push forward with the minefield and split their healers from them.
Yeah, that's always good solution. Yeah, always a good solution. When you have the downtime, one more thing is look for isolated targets like that guy on soldier sometimes. But if you don't know where they are, it's okay. Wait, this is the only thing. Okay. Yeah, does all of it make sense so far? What I mentioned, or...
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, we could try one more. Just try to check with... Yeah, what do you want to focus on more in your next game?
I guess just kind of like mainly just timing those engagements coming from behind instead of going main. I think that'd be the main thing.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, just last line engagements. Make sure you can constantly set up, get in the short sideline,
Gotcha.
come from the back. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. You can see my stream all right?
Yeah, I see it. It's working.
Okay, cool. Nice. Tank queues are generally pretty fast. Oh, there we go. Yeah, some might be a little bit harder to set up for like slams, but I can probably boot some people pretty easy.
Yeah, but this one, I think, sure. Let's see.
Sun Night Market. I'm trying to remember which one was this one. I guess this one.
Yeah, here, I think this side lane on the right side is usually a good spot for you to start with, maybe. Can also try to engage from all the way left on the point and try to engage in the back line this way, but
Gotcha.
yeah, less linear. Let's see. It's definitely not a bad option here.
We got a Cass and a Roadhog.
This might be killable here. Yeah, two of those
That
guys.
Cass is one.
Yeah. It's getting packed. It's okay.
Yep.
Can easily kill the hog, by the way. Too, I think. He's kind of
I'm
isolated.
gonna see if I can focus backline, honestly.
Sure.
His
Yeah.
brig is
I think
annoying.
one of those. You just choose.
He's alone, so.
Yeah, choose whatever.
Yeah, you know what? This hog is alone. We should probably just kill him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huge.
This is huge, yeah.
Ooh, I almost fell off.
Okay. Yeah, decent.
Not bad.
Now we can set up for the next. Yeah.
Yep.
This choke is usually something you want these guys to walk through. Some of them, they might also start on the high ground on the right side.
I doubt it. It doesn't really happen that much in,
yeah.
at least from what I notice.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Actually.
It happens more than I think, I guess.
That's why I said that, is that you want to have an access to all those two spots too, so you have an easy
time.
time.
To keep their healers out of the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Grab a health pack. Might mind point with this.
Yeah, the grapple.
3, 2. Nice. That's good.
Okay.
Let's see if I can focus that Cass.
Yeah. I think easily killable by you.
Ooh,
Nice.
that was close.
Yeah, this far, right? Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Set up. Yeah. Usually the spot in the middle is fine. So see, you can either go left a little, right, and this way you can catch people. I think. Of course, you have to experiment and check what works better, what not, because there's a sign as well. I see. Yeah, the right side.
Yep.
So I'm not
Hold on,
sure.
if she walks through, I'll probably slam. Right now. I'm not risking that. She's alone, but I'm probably not going to kill that. Oh, I might kill that. Ooh, I'm low.
Yeah. Oh, get HP back, yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, nice boop.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. It's fine, you can also heal that more.
I'm not sure why she ulted, but... Oh, how did you get back on?
Yeah, he can roll in the air now, don't forget.
Does he really roll in the air? That's
Yeah, he
crazy.
can roll in the air.
I didn't know he could do that.
Before he was not able to in Overwatch.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can... Gonna mine. Oh.
Pedestal, check, maybe you can get environmental kill there too.
Yeah.
That's fine,
Oh,
I think it's doable.
I didn't even realize the point was that close. Oops.
I kind of stole a lot of percentages as well, I think, for just this backcapping kind of with one person sometimes.
Oh yeah.
That's
I think it was that hog that really backcapped there.
Yeah, that's why it was kind of to me. If you know isolated target and the point together, I think maybe a hog slightly could be better priority even.
I mainly just I'm like I always think about focusing squishies because they're easy to kill.
Yeah,
I
I think that makes sense. That's why I'm like, yeah, this target is okay, the other one is okay. Yeah, just check for the point presence too as well. It's definitely good with just trying to win the fight first over the point. You can have it later, of course. So there's no problem.
Yeah, they're coming up here. See if I can go around back.
Yeah, check what are your options. Yeah.
Nope.
Sash was low, actually. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's isolated. Nice.
Okay.
And then probably just set up here. Oh.
Yeah, definitely don't be stuck in too enclosed spaces too much, so watch out.
Yeah. My team is holding close, so I should probably...
Yeah. If they going in actively, of course you have to. You have to grab their attention.
Yep. Let's see if I can go behind him. I gotta go quick though.
Can try.
I need to grab a health pack. Nice. That's a good kill. See if they push through this. My team is kind of far away, so I don't want to push that yet. Maybe here. See if I can probably kill that Mercy. Nope.
Yeah, it's fine. If they're too far away, you can just focus whatever is closer.
Nope. Oh, I made it!
Yeah. Okay, check the point. You can stall a little and then... Yeah. Okay.
We're at 99 already.
Yeah. Watch out.
I thought I saw my team was closer, but... Go from behind. See if I can slam this high ground. Not bad. That was decent.
Yeah, I think so too. You was also a pretty dangerous angle as well on their team, so.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I should be okay. I don't think they can touch.
Yeah.
Unless...
Oh!
Wait. Okay.
That was a little fast.
No. That's alright.
Oops.
Okay. Yeah,
Ooh,
the
their
next one
soldier's
is
not.
easier. The next map is definitely easier for you, I think.
Yeah.
Overall. Can also get some
Problem with this map
environmental.
is I fall off too much, so.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
That's the only thing I don't like about this map, is I fall off sometimes. But it is nicer because I can boop them off pretty easily.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
No, I'll go mid. I'll go through this area. Ooh, they have a hog and a reaper.
Watch out, you engagements are really linear here. You can get
Yeah, they're.
environmental kill, but you gotta be confident. Like first of all, watch out for your abilities not getting forced too much. Yeah, this is good.
Oh no way!
It's okay.
Almost fell off.
Isolate target, sure. If they use the drone, yeah, if they use the drone, then it's usually more difficult for you. I mean, yeah,
Oh man.
they okay. Yeah, I think do the same. Just check for this guys to walk to the kill zone before the pressure. Unless there's an easy boop, environmental kill boop. Otherwise,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna roll through and see if I can bait point a little bit. Soldiers alone. Oh my goodness, that
Getting poked too
reapers.
much before. Go
Yeah.
for less linear rotation first.
Okay.
Go for less linear. Do the same what you did before on the second map. Literally on less linear rotation and then
I go through the
engage with the
right side,
rest.
you think?
You can try it. Yeah, just check how that's gonna go. I think you'd rather be more patient compared to engaging right away. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either right side, left side can also work. So the building too. Not too bad, but yeah, check with.
I hear that reaper.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try and grapple over here.
Sure. Okay. Okay. There's MP.
I'm getting forced out. Oop. They're all focusing me really hard.
To survive, there's a visor.
Oh, I need to survive, yeah. Ooh, so close.
You can take your time and set up with the mines. You can first of all, yeah, just get closer. You can even go all the way back. You don't have to exactly maybe even engage from here, but yeah, also.
Oh man.
Nah, there's not a hog. I think if you ever getting stuck in a short space, it's just complicated.
Yeah.
Well, still can win. You can touch. With the. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, this I'm a little bit confused on like how to set up generally in this map. It's a little bit tricky.
Yeah, we can talk about it. I think later, just after
Okay.
after this game.
Nice. That's not bad.
No, watch out. Those guys who's in the kill zone first. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. If you know you have big advantage, you can definitely push more. If not, then yeah,
Yeah.
the kill zone is good. Mm, nice.
I'm backing a little bit now. Oh, we have an advantage.
Watch out, they have closer spawn, so careful.
Okay. Now I back off.
Need to find what to do with your engagement. Mm-hmm.
See if I can stall a little bit. Damn it.
Okay.
That's close.
Yeah, I think it definitely feels like this sort of point we kind of struggled. I think the two first been pretty decent. Yeah,
Yeah, I
there's
definitely struggle a little bit against Reapers.
there's just more on setup. I think you need to just get in the better position here on this map. Like get the
Mm.
shorter sideline on the enemy. Make sure you're there.
Yeah, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, let's just go over this real quick. Let's see. Just send me the code.
Gotcha. And there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just that second part. I'm not quite sure where to set up without getting forced out.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. There are some long sidelines. There might be some difficulties, and it just typically your rotation looked like you went on the right side and then you started on. Well, your rotation looks like go here, start here. Also, there's a lot of open
Mm.
space, and I just go back. Well, maybe yeah. I think you're gonna also engage the same way here. Oh, it's actually coming from main. Okay. Yeah, so this is what I mentioned. Yeah, this is linear
Mm-hmm.
engagement coming A to B. Okay. But even though when we try to do less linear after, yeah, I think we went right side. A check. Okay, you go right side. Yeah, this can work. Okay. And then you go
I'm gonna
in.
see that Reaper.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. So you go from here, and your rotation looks like, okay, go A to B while your team is pressuring from C this way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on this one?
I think that's decent. Especially because my team can follow up.
Mm,
And it also like forces the hog out because he fears getting boofed off the
mm.
edge.
Yeah, yeah. I think sure. Well, if there's no long damage, who can easily poke you, I think might work. You can also try to find rotations just around all the way back. Sometimes if you wait for your team a little bit too long, you can even do that sometimes. This way
Mm-hmm.
you can still go from the back and like have a relatively shorter sideline on the enemy team. I think you can even use the building here and just
Mm-hmm.
going down this way. I think why not? Also, I'm not too sure about the rotations, but if you are able to set up in this building without getting poked, this is really decent to kind of again going from the side instead of going from main to main. Yeah, we're just going on the side, and then you have nice short sideline on
Mm-hmm.
anything. You just need to find the option. Yeah, you need to be make sure you have it. I think later the last engagement actually was similar problem. It was just let's say here. Yeah, I think that's when it started. Yeah, you had an advantage. You did push. Okay, now push the soldier. Sure, this is fine. And then now you need to contribute to the kill zone, but you don't want to get poked like really hard, right? You don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't want to get your
I
resources
mainly
forced.
just didn't
So,
want that Reaper to come towards me.
yeah. So, well, what are your options? What do you want to do?
I mean, I guess I could like grapple on top of the building and slam as they come through.
Drop on top, top right building.
Yeah.
So it's kind
And
of
then try
play.
and slam as I come through. At least that's my thought now.
Yeah. Yeah, might be. I don't think it's like too
Especially
bad.
because my
Yeah.
team's playing so close.
Yeah, I don't think it's too bad. You might do that. It's just a part of. You definitely don't want to do too much shooting before you see. You need to start being. If uh, yeah, if you set enough for the next fight, I think being more sneaky is really important. So you will not get forced out too quick. You don't want to get poked too much. Even though this guy's chasing you, there's still ways for you to just avoid him. I think, yeah, like you mentioned, using verticality against the Reaper especially is quite nice. You can just try to sit on those top buildings. Maybe this guy's chasing you here. Okay, well, sometimes I can just use this top building. Maybe try to go this way here. Yeah, I think there are ways definitely to grapple, but verticality is usually the good seam in a way. Yeah, you can grapple around those buildings. Maybe here, you're getting chased. Okay, kind of similar thing. You can be stuck on one of these roofs. Kind of similar to Tracer. Yeah, it's really nice if you can avoid their pressure through verticality.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's one of those options, and definitely don't be afraid to. I think look for those deeper angles, like those maps. Well, you need to get shorter sightlines, so sometimes you can invest a little bit more time to maybe, yeah, if you realize there's no better sightline, you can go for deeper. Because here, team kind of dies. Team dies a little bit too early. You guys been fighting here, and you don't have short sight anymore. You read it far away. You gotta. I think you needed to slam this and also mine this choke, and it's just, yeah, the Reaper forced you out. But if you could keep that position around here, I think that would be really nice. Maybe it could be winnable here
Can
as
you get
well.
to that left high ground from the building there? I don't think
Le
you can.
left higher
That
from
little
the
high, that little white like high ground behind the choke. I don't think you
white
can get to it from
white.
that building, can you?
From here. Well, I mean, oh, you're talking about this way. I
Oh,
mean,
you can.
yeah,
Yeah, I
this.
guess I could slam right behind there then.
Yeah, I mean, it's was recently added, I believe, but yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can. Usually, this building. Yeah, I don't think it's too bad too. Yeah, if you're using here, you don't necessarily have to use the roof. It feels, yeah. So you just set up first, even though you fight for the choke, yeah, and just fight later this way. Yeah, don't do
I didn't
those.
realize it was open
Mm,
there. I figured it was closed.
yeah, yeah. It's just if there's way too big of advantage, then sure you can kind of keep the Prussian main going. If maybe you like
It was
5v1.
more just like my team was so close, I didn't want them to die, so I feel like having a little bit of pressure would help.
Yeah, I mean, this is what it's like. The previous symptoms. Remember, we were talking about the
Oh yeah.
Su, and then yeah, it's kind of similar stuff. You just wanna only actively pressure with the rest of your team the same angle. Typically, if there's
Yeah.
big advantage, I think if there's none, then still set up and pressure just more consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a map with some long range sightlines, so might be
Yep.
difficult, but. Yeah, just get in the position still. Okay. Yeah, I think we can summarize what we went over today with you. Yeah, you tell me.
So generally just I would say engaging where the fight's gonna happen, where that kill box is, taking a little bit better setups, and not going through main, just taking from a side angle. And then also I think it was being a little bit closer so you can have a better engage, especially with those setups.
Yeah, consistent short sideline. Avoid getting poked. It goes in the same. Yeah, we just wanna play more sneaky sometimes too. There's no problem with that. Yeah, you can be patient. Okay. What about the kill zone?
Mainly just where my team is looking to position and target. So
Yeah, so it's mostly. Yeah, so how do you put the kill zone? Like, first of all, just as a term, what is that exactly again?
hmm?
Yeah, how do you understand what the kill zone is exactly? How you would just explain it with your own words?
I guess it's where my team can be close enough to like sustain damage on them and get a
Mm,
kill without um me being forced out, basically.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, I think it's pretty good. You can just watch out for those situations. Maybe when some of your teammates they are not contributed to the kill zone, it's still fine. You can still do
Mm,
something in the kill zone. Just watch if if most of your team is there. This is what it is basically. If most of your team can fight, you can go in for the fight as well. Typically, that's what the
yeah.
kill zone is. Yeah, we're just trying to constantly stay engaged in that area. Okay. Definitely also waiting a little bit more. Yeah, being patient, wait for the enemy to walk and pressure later.
Yeah.
Yeah, like not too passively wait, but yeah, it's still you have to maybe trying to bait the enemy sometimes. Make sure that kind of force them in the area. Maybe you can boop them in as well. Yeah,
Hmm.
bait the enemy to walk and pressure later. Okay, is there anything else?
Not that I can really think of.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna add, yeah, don't forget this, another one. Fighting isolated. You can engage what is killable as well as an exception, but usually
Yeah.
finding what's really isolated close to you. If someone they use their cooldowns, I think this makes the
Hmm.
engagement easier. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Okay. Okay, I think for the most part that's it. Okay, any final questions for today, maybe? Anything you wanna ask?
Mm, I guess when should I be focusing a bit more on the backline and disrupting backline, and when should I be more focusing on like that kill box area?
Yeah, well, you just, as I mentioned, overall, you want to synchronize those two. You need to fight
Yeah.
backline to the kill zone. And other things, yeah,
Gotcha.
if you fight the backline with, if someone is isolated, then look at those triggers, like we mentioned. Usually,
Hmm.
you know somebody's low HP, they use cooldowns, they close, yeah, this sort of stuff. Yeah, you fight the backline, you just need to fight the backline, the kill zone. Yeah. That's okay. And there are, of course, sometimes there are situations when you fight the tank, but
Hmm.
watch if he is more valuable. Usually, if he's getting follow up, then you don't want to fight him. If he is way too isolated, he gets no follow up, then you
Yeah.
can maybe go after him. Yeah, stuff like that. Hmm.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Not that I can really think of.
Okay, then if there are gonna be any questions later, feel free to send me those on Discord. You can even send me timestamp with the questions. I will
Yeah, sure
answer.
thing.
Okay, then I will see you later and good luck in your games. Let me know how the progress is and yeah.
Will do.